Hey everyone, give me a minute to share this to my timeline. This may or may not be something that you want to stay on here and listen to. It is about to get raw and real as it has ever gotten. I am very, very upset about some things that I am hearing within this community that I live in that is mostly church people. Really? What kind of God do you serve? What kind of religion are you? Because let me tell you, Robert Haux, the man you are talking about, and that is his name, Robert Haux, H-O-U-X as in X-ray, may not make it. Thank you very much for what you have to say about this man, because he is what he says he is. And I want everybody to share this video into every group out there. On Alaska, Livingston, Polk County, Texas, all over the board. I want this to get out because I am angry. I'm going to post a picture here in a little bit of this man. Basically, what's the word? Unconscious. He has an aneurysm. He may or may not make it. He has been a part of my family. He is not my husband. Let's get that straight first. Robert Haux is not my husband. I am not his girlfriend or anything else. He is not really even family. But I met him in, somewhere between 2003, 2009, in a recovery house called Granny's House of Hope in Conroe, Texas. I was a secretary of this place. My husband is a recovering addict. Robert is a recovering alcoholic. My husband has been in and out of prison and in and out of jail, and I didn't want to put this on here. But like I said, it's going to get raw and real, because this Christian lady is about to lose her Christianity with this community. And before I go any further, you want to see our living conditions? You want to see Robert's living conditions? My house is an inheritance from when my dad passed away December 6th of 2015. So it's paid for. The property next door is being paid for at $125 a month. Our bills are outrageous because of the condition that we live under. I raised two young grandchildren, in a one-bedroom tiny house that went through Hurricane Harvey and got damaged after we had just put $11,000 in it to remodel it, on a $771 a month Social Security check that I get. I told you it's going to get raw and real, because I want everybody to hear this, and I want this video shared out. I want it shared out everywhere. 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 And if you guys are my friends, you will share it. And if you're not, you'll never see me on this Facebook again. Never. And you can bet that. You can bet that. Because I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people running their mouths. I'm tired of people talking crap about other people. The products and stuff that I got that are with the companies I'm with, and I'm with more than one company, my products are paid for because I work my butt off, okay? So don't say I don't work. People that say I don't work and don't want to work don't know nothing about me. Don't know nothing about me. I worked all my life up until I got injured. All my life. Hard labor. Construction. Waitressing. Hostessing. Home Depot. Lumber department. Cashier. Vacuum cleaner repairs. Sewing machine repairs. Everything I've always done has been on my feet. And now I've got major back problems and major knee problems. Scoliosis. Osteoporosis. Arthritis. Deterioration of the cartilage. I can't think of the name of it. In between my joints. And Robert is a disabled veteran. Get that through your head, and I'm fixing to prove it with all the paperwork I got that I'm sitting here going through. Out of backpacks and folders that he's got because he has no room to keep anything. I'm fixing to show you first how he lives. And then I'm going to show you how I live. And you guys better hit your freaking knees for what you said. Because God, as my witness, everything I say is the truth. And I don't care if you know who I am. I don't care. People have problems in life. We begged. We've reached out for help. And all this community does is talk shit. Yeah, I said I was going to lose my Christianity. Let me get some shoes on, and I'm going to show you. I posted this more than once. And if you missed it, well, then you're blind. You are blind. Share this out. Share this out, my friends. My real friends. Share this to every group, everywhere. Right now, share this. Biddy, get in the house. This, right here, is where this man lives. This, right here, is where Robert Houcks lives. Do you see this? All this stuff laying around my yard. Stuff we have collected. Materials. Trying to fix things. Trying. And nobody gives a shit. All y'all want to do is talk shit. Here's my property next door. Let me tell you something. Last year, my church was going to come out here and help us. They had a 3-bedroom trailer to put us in. They came and looked at our living conditions. They didn't have enough manpower to clear this land, to get it in, because nobody will help. Oh, no, I can't say nobody. Oh, God, there are people that have helped, and I am so thankful. So thankful. So thankful. Materials from torn down buildings sitting right there. That's getting ruined. Because we don't have the capabilities to do it ourselves. My storage. My stuff has gotten ruined so many times. Underneath this fifth wheel. Underneath this fifth wheel. Here's his house. This is where Robert lives. I hope you get a good picture of this. All of this has been rained in on. And we have been trying to do the best we can. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. All of his stuff. This is how it is. This is how it is, you guys. The food that people donate. Because this is what that man eats. Because I can't afford to feed him. Do you understand that? I can't afford to feed him. I get food stamps for 2 little girls. Am I ashamed? No, I'm not. He gets $1,000 a month from the VA. $1,000. Our bills are twice that. Twice that. We are in jeopardy right now again of getting our electric cut off. There's all of his dishes. All the food that gets donated to him. I don't take none of it. None of it do I take. Maybe every once in a while a jar of peanut butter. Okay? Look at these roof. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The mold and the stench in here. More canned goods. That's what the man eats on. That's what he eats. That's what he eats. Why does he do what he does? Why does he do what he does? This is the top of the shower. Why does he do what he does? You tell me why. Tell me why. Look at this. This room here was soaking wet. Everything in it has gotten ruined. Everything. There's not even a light in here that works. So I can't turn it on. This is what this man lives in. This is what this man lives in. The dogs that he had out on the street, we were trying to find them a good home and feed them in the meantime because we couldn't afford to feed them. That's why the dogs were with him, not to make, I can't even get down these steps. This is the kind of steps he has to walk up and down, and I can't even hardly get down them. There you go. That's his steps, you guys. I said, I'm going to lose my Christianity. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are ridiculous. That's all I got to say about y'all. Now, let's go in my house. The hurricane washed out our property. It runs downhill. Okay? Let me walk out here and show you. It runs downhill. There's the end of the street. And it runs downhill. And if you look, I don't know how well you can see, there's gullies. We brought in rock to fix this road the best we can, and it keeps washing out. My driveway, gullies from where the water runs off and washes out, curves all the way around to that corner of the house. That corner of the house is not on concrete. It's just on blocks. So it's sunk to the ground. Okay? This part of the house is on concrete, and so is this. My husband, who actually, we are not even together, but we raise kids together. Okay? So y'all want to know the truth? That's the truth. That's the truth. He helps out as much as he can. And he works his butt off every day. I need to calm down or I'm going to have a heart attack over this. Robert is unconscious. Robert has an aneurysm. Don't know anything more than that right now. I have to find in all this is all of his paperwork. All of his paperwork, because this is how he lives. Okay, his medications, and I'm fixing to show you his VA papers and all that too. I have to go through these things, and I have to find my power of attorney to get any more information, because he has no family. Where I started out at was telling you I met him like almost 20 years ago in a recovery home. Okay? He had nobody. My husband was in prison at the time, and my nerves are breaking me out. Look at this. I am starting to break out all over because I've been so upset. He had no family, hasn't been in contact with his family in I don't know how many years. And he would have had to have lived on the streets. Instead, I offered him a place to live and be a part of our family so long as I'm alive. And I've kept that promise ever since. And he has done everything he can do to help us. I'm not giving up on my marriage. I'm not giving up on my husband. Yeah, he's screwed up, but he is a good man deep down inside. We've done without many times because of his addiction. And I don't want to badmouth him in any way, shape, or form, because deep down inside, he is a good man. And at this point, he is working his butt off to take care of his family the best that he can. And everything just seems to keep going wrong. Going wrong. That's all I know to say. And now Robert. So, I'm going to turn the camera around again, and I'm going to walk through the house. And right now, it is a mess because I have not even had a chance to clean it since all this has happened. And I raised 2 young grandchildren. This is my porch. This is where I do all of my work. It's not very big. Just a little oblong area where I also have my laundry, my washroom. Okay? This part is not in bad shape. The reason being is because this was added on. Because my husband is trying to build the house out so we can tear this in here down. Because it needs to come down. It's going to be too hard to try to fix. And you really can't see it as well as I'd like you to. But I'm just going to show you the ceilings to show you what has happened. The house has shifted. And because of it, we had leaks in the roof. So everything has gotten soaking wet. My husband has fixed the roof to stop the leaks. My paneling is all buckling and coming down. This was all redone. My cabinets are brand new. This house had $11,000 put in it. My appliances are brand new. From money that I got for an inheritance, okay? All of this was brand new. Every bit of it. This right here, my Lazy Susan. You hear that? Hear the drag? Has been raised up so many times you can't raise it anymore. The house is still sinking. It's still sinking. My floors are buckling. 1-bedroom house. This is where the children play. Very small area. My husband put in these windows. He hasn't finished this yet. We've had to cut out places because they got wet and damaged and had to fix them. That's that over there. My husband started on a dresser to build us, and he hasn't been able to finish it. Here's more of the ceiling. The worst part is my bedroom. But this is all we have, you guys. And I'm not complaining. My linen closet and where the kids have their clothes. Because of no room. Y'all want to see? My bathroom, a toilet, a sink, and a shower. Not very big. That's the extent of it. See that? My door's falling apart. It got wet. Bathroom ceiling got wet. I got up there and I scrubbed the mildew off it the best I could. Bedroom. I scrubbed all the mildew off of this not too long ago. Did some spring cleaning. Nope, I can't rotate. Hold on. So I gotta do it this way. Right there, where the light is shining. Water all the way across. Water got in the light fixture. Water went down through this wall where all of our electrical runs. That's why it's torn off. That whole wall is buckled. Like I said, the bedroom is the worst part. All of the trim had to come down. This was all trimmed out. Just like that there. And you can even see the gaps now in between the trim. Okay? This and my closet. With my clothes, Robert's clothes, some of my husband's clothes. We live out of containers. Containers. clothes. That's it, guys. That's the extent of my house with 2 children. So how much y'all want to talk now? All right? Again, I met the man in a recovery house. He is a disabled veteran, and I'm fixing to show you proof. Because I've had enough of this. This stops here and now. Here and now, this stops. I'm going to show you paper proof right in front of your face. And yes, I smoke. And if I've got a couple of dollars on hand, I'm going to damn well smoke. Because it's really the only thing that keeps me sane half the time. So if you don't like it, that's your problem. That's your problem, not mine. I love people and I help people, and I'm going to tell you what, I pay my tithes, and so does Robert. We pay our tithes, and we pay back people when we can. We give handouts when we can. These are things you don't see and you don't know. These are the things you don't see and you don't know. Why don't you ask the person, well, you can't now. I'm sorry, the man might die. Isn't that wonderful? The man might die. Why didn't you ask him? Why didn't you come? There's my teeth. I'm so mad, I'm spitting them out. Yeah, I don't even have any teeth. Okay? And my bottom denture's broke. But I still got it in my mouth. Why didn't you come and ask me? You were welcome to come to my house anytime you wanted to. I've sent out invitations for y'all to come and see my house. We've asked for help. We've asked for it. Yes, we have asked for it. We have asked. Is that wrong? I'm homeschooling a little girl. A very troubled child. Because of the things she's been through in her life. And I won't even go into detail about that. And that's none of nobody's business. These are my grandchildren. And I'm raising them. And I've done a damn good job of it. To the best of my ability. And I will continue to do a damn good job of it to the best of my ability. Now, I don't really want to show you all my address. If you want my address, you can message me. And you can come see me. And we can talk. And I'll be hospitable. I'll talk. But badmouth me? No, you won't. This is his medications. That thick. That thick. You want to see the name? Robert Haux. H-O-U-X as in X-ray. Okay? That's just one thing. But he's not a veteran. Let's see. Let's see. And I've got more I'm going to show y'all. Houston what? What does that say? Houston what? Houston, VA. I can't see it. This is what his medication comes in. Robert Haux. See the name? This is how he gets his medicine. 2002 Holcomb Boulevard, Houston, Texas. Look it up. That's the veterans. That's the veterans. Hold on. I'm not done. I am not done. Oh, it's not right here. It is right here. Let me turn this camera around. Veteran Affairs. Now this is community service where we've been trying to get help with the electric bill. Our church has helped us some. Department of Veteran Affairs, Michael E. DeBakey, VA Medical Center. I wonder why he's got all these papers and official stuff if he is not a veteran. You see the name? You see the name? I've got his discharge papers somewhere, but I have to go through all of this and find it. This was from when we lived somewhere else. It's Veteran Affairs, Michael D. Bakey. The man's not a veteran, huh? He's just a bum. He's not a bum. Veterans. Veterans. How much more evidence do y'all want? Veterans. An envelope they gave him while he was there. Where I met him. 906 Silverdale, Granny's House of Hope. That's where I met him. He was employed at the time. And I'm going to have to answer this call. Anything else? If you got any questions, ask. I'll post more stuff.